When the SWAT team crashed through the door, the world slowed. Flashes, smoke, shouting. 5 bodies lay scattered across the marble floor, each one a message, written in red and silence. My wife stood in the corner, trembling, her face streaked with blood that wasn't hers, and I sat on the couch, calm, methodical, sliding a fresh magazine into the pistol like I'd done 1,000 times before. The lead detective, a man who'd seen everything, froze when our eyes met. "You're a monster," he whispered. I smiled faintly. "Former leader, SEAL Team 6. He blinked. What the hell happened here? I glanced at my wife. She shook her head rapidly, eyes wild with terror. "They came to kill me," I said, standing. "My wife told them I was just a weak husband." The detective's jaw clenched. "And you killed them all?" "No," I said quietly. "They killed themselves the moment they stepped through that door." I looked at her, my wife, the woman I had protected, trusted, loved like a fool. Her lips trembled, trying to form words. But the truth was already bleeding out between us. It started 3 weeks ago. Late-night calls she tried to hide. A strange perfume on her jacket that wasn't hers. The way her smile would vanish when I entered the room. Small fractures. Hairline cracks that only someone trained to detect lies would notice. At first, I ignored them, told myself I was imagining things. Soldiers like me, men who've seen too much, we don't trust easily. I thought it was paranoia. Then I found the burner phone, hidden inside a shoebox beneath the laundry basket. It wasn't even password protected. Arrogance does that to people. The messages were short, precise. "He's gone for the weekend. Make it look like a robbery. Payment cleared." I stared at the screen until my pulse slowed to a cold, mechanical rhythm. She was hiring a cartel hit squad to kill me. I didn't confront her, not yet. That's not what trained men do. Instead, I watched, listened, waited. I tracked the calls, traced the routes, followed the digital shadows she didn't know she was leaving. Every night I lay beside her, breathing slow, pretending to sleep, while she texted in the dark. Her fingers trembling as if she already feared the ghost she was summoning. She started locking the door when she showered, stopped cooking for me, stopped saying my name. I said nothing. Inside, I was dissecting her silence, cutting it open piece by piece. Behind every word she didn't say, I found a motive. Behind every tear, a lie. When I was sure, absolutely sure, I sent her one message from an anonymous number. "The job's ready. Confirm target." She replied in 2 minutes. "Husband. Name Michael Graves. Payment after confirmation." That was the night I stopped being her husband. The hitmen arrived on a Thursday. 3 cars, 5 men, armed, confident, and unaware they were walking into a training ground built by me. I let them break the lock, let them believe I was sleeping upstairs. By the time the first one climbed the staircase, his partner was already dead in the hallway, silent, clean, efficient. It was over in 90 seconds. When I walked into the living room, she was standing there, barefoot, shaking, her phone still in her hand. The glow of her betrayal still lighting her face. "What have you done?" she whispered. "Exactly what you paid them to do," I said. I tossed the burner phone onto the floor. Her eyes widened. Recognition hit her like a bullet she couldn't dodge. The sirens came later. SWAT, ambulances, noise and confusion. But I only heard her voice. Soft, desperate, pathetic. "I didn't mean it, Michael, please. They made me." I looked at her and saw the woman I'd once carried through gunfire, protected through nightmares, trusted more than life. And then I saw the truth. She hadn't been forced. She'd chosen this. Her betrayal wasn't out of fear. It was convenience. She wanted the money, the freedom. My death was just paperwork. So I gave her exactly what she earned. Not with bullets, with survival. Because death is mercy. Living with what she saw that night, that's justice. They handcuffed me calmly, didn't resist, didn't explain. The detective stared at me like he couldn't decide if I was the villain or the victim. I didn't care which. In war, truth is irrelevant. Only outcomes matter. She'll live the rest of her life with the sound of those 90 seconds echoing in her head. The screams, the silence, the cold stare of a man she thought was weak. They'll call me a monster. Maybe they're right. But monsters are made, and she built me perfectly. As they led me past her, she reached out, her voice cracking. "Michael, please, say something." I turned to her once, calm, detached. "I already did," I said quietly. "You just never listened." And then I walked away. Not free, not forgiven, just finished.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.